Can you go ahead and turn around for me really quick? I'm just gonna detain you and put you in handcuffs, okay?
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, yes ma'am.
Why?
Turn around, please.
Why? Is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke.
What is happening?
On August 12th, 2025, police responded to a noise complaint about a garbage truck that escalated into a battery arrest. A female resident, frustrated by continuous backup alarm noise, confronted the truck driver and ultimately entered his vehicle to turn off the ignition. The driver grabbed her and removed her from the truck. She pushed him. He allegedly punched her. She called police. When officers arrived, she was arrested for battery, raising questions about property rights, trespass law, and who was legally in the wrong.
Hello, all right, who's involved? Who called? You called?
I called on this gentleman.
What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Are you hurt?
No, not really.
You want medics to check you out?
No.
All right. Did you witness this?
No.
No? Anybody around? Just you and him? All right.
So I live upstairs.
Let me talk to him first really quick, okay? Sir?
How you doing, guy?
All right. Are you hurt?
No.
All right. I just had to ask you that real quick. Let me get with her and then I'll come back, all right? She called. Drive 31012 both parties. So what's going on, man?
I live upstairs and I'm trying to work. I had a phone call coming and this noise just keeps going and going and going. So I just was on the balcony and I was like, excuse me, like can you make that noise stop? Because he wasn't in the vehicle, it wasn't moving or anything. Like, can you just make the noise stop? Like I have to get on this phone call. People live up here. And he just dismissed me, so I came down and I was like, can you please make this noise stop? And he's like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, oh, I'll get the fuck out of here. So I come around to the side. I didn't get in the vehicle, but it was slightly open, so I just stepped up and I shut it off one notch. And he pulled me by my arm.
The car? The key?
The key, yeah.
Okay.
I just shut it off one notch, and he pulled me by my arm down. And he like held on to me really tight and like pulled me. And so I pushed him to get off of me, and then he punched me in the face.
Okay. You have your ID or anything on you?
I can go get it upstairs.
All right.
Like that escalated
really quick.
extremely quick.
Can you go ahead and turn around for me really quick? I'm just gonna detain you and put you in handcuffs, okay?
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, yes ma'am.
Why?
Turn around, please.
Why? Is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke.
What is happening? Because
Like I said, I'm detaining you right now. You're not under arrest, but I'm just detaining you.
Okay. That's very interesting.
Okay.
My feet are burning on this ground. Can I move?
No, not right now.
My feet are burning on the ground. Can I move right over there in the shade?
Hey, listen, just relax, okay? Relax, all right? Orange Road 3, one female detained.
Oh, God.
One female detained at 48.
I get punched in the face when I'm being detained.
All right. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the present representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any question. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the present representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning. If at any time during the interview you wish not to answer any questions, you're privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Any statement can be and will be used against you in your court of law. Do you understand your rights, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, so
What I don't understand is why I'm in handcuffs right now.
because you're detained, I'm by myself, and you came from your house down here
Yeah.
because of a noise from the garbage truck, and you pushed this gentleman. Okay, hold on, that's what you just told me.
He
so
pulled
I'm by
me
myself.
off the...
Hold on, I'm by myself, so I'm detaining you because I'm by myself. Okay, we gotta cause a.
detained. He's the one who punched me in the face.
Listen,
This doesn't make
okay.
any sense.
All right, I asked you if you were hurt and did you need medics. I don't see any injuries on you, but from what you just told me, okay, you went and entered his car,
I
his
didn't
work
go
vehicle.
in, I just
you
shut
turned
the
it
thing off.
Okay, can you shut the car off from the outside, ma'am?
I was standing on the thing and I pulled. Now I can't do anything, but I just shut it off. I didn't get in the vehicle. I just stepped on the thing and he grabbed me and pulled me down.
Okay,
and
I'll
so
be right
I
back.
pushed him
Okay,
off of me.
I'll be right back.
The responding officer arrives alone to investigate conflicting battery claims. Standard protocol requires separating parties and checking for injuries. Neither party shows visible injuries, though the female subject claims she was punched in the face. The officer must determine probable cause before making any arrest. The female subject states she was working from home with an important phone call scheduled. The truck's backup alarm kept beeping despite the vehicle not moving. She asked the driver from her balcony to turn it off, but was dismissed. She approached in person, and the driver told her to get the fuck out of here. Frustrated, she walked to the truck's open door, stepped on the running board, and turned the ignition key one notch. The driver then grabbed her arm and pulled her from the vehicle. She pushed him off, and he punched her in the face. However, her admission that she entered the truck represents a critical legal violation. The officer detains her in handcuffs. This surprises the subject, who believes she's the victim. However, the officer heard an admission of entering another person's vehicle without permission. Handcuffs during investigation are legally permissible under Terry v. Ohio when officers have reasonable suspicion and safety concerns. The officer reads Miranda rights out of caution before questioning. Miranda warnings are required for custodial interrogation. Reading them now protects against potential suppression of statements. The subject confirms understanding and continues insisting the driver punched her and the arrest is unjust.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? What's your name, sir?
I'm Fernando.
Fernando. Nice to meet you. I'm Officer McCray. I'm going to read you your rights, okay? You're not under arrest. I'm just going to read this to you because I got to talk to you, okay?
Get ready. I'm talking to my supervisor now.
No problem. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the present representation of a lawyer of your choice. Before you make any statement and during any question, if you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the present representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning. If at any time during the interview you wish not to answer any questions, you're privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Any statement can be and will be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand your rights, Fernando?
Mm-hmm.
All right. With these rights in mind, do you want to give me a quick rundown of what happened?
Okay, Nick, you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
So you saying you're under arrest?
No, he's not under arrest. I have to ask him what happened. So I don't know what happened, but I just have to ask him what happened. I have to read that. I read that to her and asked her, so now reading to him and asking him.
Okay. I'll pull him out the dumps out.
Okay.
The buzzer on the truck. The buzzer on the truck is very annoying. I understand that. But it runs. How you doing?
Hey.
How you doing? So it's very annoying. So she goes in the truck and shut it off while I'm trying to load this truck up.
Okay.
So I grabbed her, put her down, and she hit herself in the mouth. Say I punched her in the mouth.
Out of the truck when she was in the truck.
She went in the truck. Yes.
Okay. All right. Do you have your license on you by chance?
Yeah.
Get there. I'm about to get there. It's So Fernando, after you pulled her out of the car because she was inside the vehicle,
right.
She claimed she hit herself. Do you know with what hand or anything like, or how she hit herself?
I grabbed her by arm and pulled her
from the ground. You were standing on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, you stood up there too.
No, she was in the truck.
On what side? Did she go on the passenger side or the driver's side? So she opened the door. Was it open or closed? Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to load the skin.
Okay.
I grabbed her and pulled her down, so you don't put the truck at all.
Okay.
And she hit her stuff in the mouth, and so you just punched me.
Okay.
You ready, lady?
At any point did you hit her?
No.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Did she put any hands on you or did she touch you at all?
She pushed me.
She pushed you? How did she push you? In the chest?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you hurt at all?
No.
Okay. Do you want to press charges on her?
I can?
Yeah. She pushed you. It's battery.
And she used your truck.
Correct. So it's up to you.
No, what you saying now?
I'm saying that, so basically we're here to investigate a battery. She alleges that you punched her in the face. So that's why we're here. So if you want to press charges, that's, you know, right now, based off of your story and her story, you're the victim. That's why we're asking if you want to press charges, meaning she's going to be prosecuted. If not.
But she had no business coming down, getting this private property and turning the machine off. And that's what they said.
Okay. All right, so ma'am, you're going to be placed under arrest today for simple battery.
The driver, Fernando, explains the backup alarm is required for safety during loading operations. He states the subject entered his truck and shut off the ignition while he was working. When he saw her inside manipulating controls, he grabbed and removed her. She then pushed him in the chest. He denies punching her, claiming she hit herself during the struggle. Both accounts agree on key facts. She entered the truck, he grabbed and removed her, she pushed him. The legal question is whether Fernando's removal of her was lawful property protection or unlawful battery. A critical detail emerges. Fernando confirms she was inside the truck. Under criminal trespass statutes, entry into a vehicle is defined broadly. Even inserting a hand or arm through an open door constitutes entry. This technical point becomes the foundation of the case. When Fernando removed her from his truck, he was removing a trespasser. The officer asks if he wants to press charges for her push, which constitutes battery. The officer explains that based on statements, Fernando is legally the victim. The subject entered his vehicle without permission, which is criminal trespass. She then pushed him, which is battery. Fernando has the right to press charges, but isn't required to. The officer makes clear the subject committed crimes based on undisputed facts.
He hit me. Are you kidding me?
No, ma'am.
He punched me in the face, and I'm the one that's going to jail. I've got my 2 dogs upstairs. I have to pee. I have to call work. This is insane to me right now, and nothing's happened to him. He's a grown f***ing man who punched a woman in the face.
Like I told you earlier, I still don't understand hold on a second. I don't understand why you think you have the right to go into someone else's property.
I didn't go into it. I just shut it off 1 notch to shut the noise off.
I'll be honest with you. You're lucky you're not going to jail for stealing a vehicle.
Are you joking me?
No.
That is so extra.
Well, so listen. So I know it's a lot going on, but I need you to calm down.
No, I can't leave my dogs upstairs like that.
Okay,
no, I cannot calm down. He punched me in the face.
Hold on. First of all, listen. I'm telling you right now where we're at, but I'm saying if you need to make arrangements and stuff, we can help you with that.
Please.
But I'm just telling you right now, if that was a police car and we had sirens on there, would you come down there and do the same thing you did to that car?
Not a police car. I'm not an idiot.
Okay. Well, I'm just letting you know, when you trespassed inside the work vehicle.
I didn't go in it. My arm was in it at the most.
Okay.
I was still on this bottom rung.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you right now, based on what
Are you laughing with him? He punched me in the face. He punched me in the face and you're over there laughing with him and nothing's going to happen?
I'm sorry, where are your shoes?
Well, they're upstairs. I live here.
Okay.
She said she has a couple dogs or something up there.
Okay.
You have a neighbor or somebody that can take care of the dogs?
No. I can put one in the crate, but this is just crazy. He punched me in the face.
You're missing everything before
No,
that.
you're missing the punch in the face. I've never been punched in the face in my life.
Wait. The very first crime that was committed was you entering his truck.
I didn't enter his truck. My arm went in the truck and I shut the notch off. One thing, I was coming out of the truck. I never went in. To turn off a vehicle?
Is he good?
Handcuffs and arrested because I shut off someone's vehicle?
No, I don't need anything else from him.
There's a case on there.
I gave him a case. I need to give him
shit.
You got
watch your
truck
mouth.
information tied on the truck?
No, I didn't get that. But
Are we gonna do trespassing on the vehicle too or no?
That is insane.
I am.
Yeah.
Are you guys really serious?
Let me get a victim's right pamphlet so I can go ahead and get you home, have him sign it, and
Wait, he's the victim?
Yeah.
Are you guys serious? This is like a nightmare right now.
Listen.
He punched me in the face. I don't understand what you guys don't understand about that. I called the cops on him.
I know it's gonna be documented that way, but I'm trying to get you to understand something you're not getting.
I'm not.
So I'm telling you that the first thing that you did was leave your residence and you came down. You trespassed into the work vehicle.
I didn't get in the vehicle.
He tried to remove you from the vehicle.
He grabbed me by my arm. I'm surprised. I won't be surprised if I have bruises on my arm from him, how he grabbed me and pulled me down. I spoke to him from my balcony.
Okay.
He dismissed me. I spoke to him down here. He told me to get the fuck away.
Okay.
Get back the fuck up or whatever.
Are you the
And I
HOA
wasn't
here?
even close. No.
Okay. So you called the.
I see what you're getting at.
You called the police, which
Because
we're not
he punched
saying.
me in the face.
Right, and but what I'm saying to you is that's what you're saying. And as soon as I walked up to you, I asked you, were you hurt? I said, I don't see any injuries on you, but I asked you, do you want medics? Because I don't see anything that looks like...
I don't need medics for a punch in the face. I can feel it on my face, but I don't need medics to look at it. And there's no skin broken.
Okay, so nobody's saying that what you said didn't happen, But what we're trying to get at is that you left your residence and escalated this whole situation, and then you called the police. Why didn't you call the police from the jump when you said, hey, it's noisy out here? Can you guys see if you guys can get this guy to stop?
Because I'm apparently not on the technicality side that you guys are on, because I just thought if I just shut it off, he wasn't using the vehicle yet. Like, this thing has been going off and off and off. It was making me crazy. So I came downstairs.
Okay.
And I asked him first politely, like, hey, like, I live up here. I have to get on a work phone call. And he just was just fucking nasty. He's like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, oh, okay. So that made me mad because that's not cool. I was asking politely twice.
Right.
And so I'm like I said, I didn't get in the vehicle. So no, to me, I don't understand why this is escalated the way it has. I did not get in the vehicle. This man put his hands on me. I never touched him. He's a grown man.
Okay, so let me ask you this. As far as this truck goes, it's pretty elevated from the ground. So
You want
for
to
you
go
to,
in my house and listen to it over and over and over again?
I don't want to listen to that over and over again right now. Okay, and I'm telling you that makes sense what you're saying, but there is no logical reason for you to leave your residence and do what you did today. That's what happened, and that's why we're in this
That's
situation.
completely logical because I couldn't stand the noise and I had to get on a phone call at 2:30, like a Microsoft Teams phone call. So really hurting me.
So you think that it's logical for you to go into someone else's
It was
vehicle?
logical for me to come down here and ask him to shut it off while the vehicle wasn't moving.
That's logical.
Yes, and he didn't. He was a complete asshole from the moment I said
And then you
anything
took it
to
a
him.
step up.
Yeah, because I needed it to shut off. I needed to go back upstairs. He wasn't using the vehicle at that time. It could be shut off. Like, if you don't like repetitive noises either, then maybe you understand how I was up there just listening and listening and listening, going, oh my God, it's giving me anxiety.
Okay, are you familiar with these work cars at all?
No, I'm not. I've
Okay,
never.
so what if you pressed the button in there and it backed
I
into this
didn't.
building?
But I
you
didn't.
didn't. But what
All
if?
I did was turn the key, and I wasn't even in the vehicle. I turned the key. That was it. It's like the smallest thing that
How
you
can
can
you
do.
turn the key without getting in the vehicle? Is what I'm asking.
Because there's 2 stairs on there, and I just reached my hand in. I didn't have to
That
get
means
up
you
and
went
sit
in the
there.
vehicle.
My hand did, yeah, absolutely. But I didn't get in the vehicle to vandalize it. I wasn't in there looking like I was going to drive it.
And that's
like,
what trespassing is. It's not that you went in there to take something or commit another crime, but you weren't supposed to be in there. You had no permission to be in that vehicle. That's trespassing in a vehicle.
Waste management? Okay.
Yeah, just have a seat in there, slide in, and we'll put the seatbelt on you.
Can you show me something to the school for 84 Sierra?
The officer informs the subject she's under arrest for simple battery. She reacts with shock, repeatedly insisting the driver punched her and questioning why she's arrested while he faces no consequences. The officer notes no visible injuries from a punch. The critical issue isn't the disputed punch, but the undisputed facts. She entered the truck without permission and pushed the driver. The officer explains entering someone's vehicle constitutes trespass, and she's lucky not facing vehicle theft charges. The subject protests she only turned the key 1 notch, but the legal issue is she had no right to touch the vehicle at all. The subject argues she didn't get inside, only reached her arm in. She doesn't understand why this matters legally. The officer explains reaching into someone's vehicle without permission is still trespass. Criminal trespass doesn't require intent to steal or vandalize, only intentional unauthorized entry. The subject's motivation of stopping noise doesn't provide legal justification. Had she remained in her apartment and called police, she wouldn't be under arrest. The officer explains the subject escalated at multiple decision points, leaving her residence to confront the driver, taking direct action instead of calling authorities, and entering his vehicle. The subject responds she's not on the technicality side, officers are on, and turning off an unused vehicle seemed logical. This reveals a fundamental disconnect. What seems practical isn't legally permissible. Property rights mean the driver can operate his vehicle and safety equipment as needed, even if it creates noise. The subject's frustration is understandable, but her solution violated multiple laws. The officer asks how she turned the key without getting in the vehicle. The subject explains she reached her hand in without climbing fully inside. The officer asks, "That means you went in the vehicle?" The subject responds, "My hand did? Yeah, absolutely. This is the definitive admission. Under criminal law, she's confirmed she entered the vehicle. The law defines entry as any intrusion into another's property. The officer's explanation is legally accurate. The subject is placed in the patrol vehicle for transport. She expresses concern about her dogs and work obligations. This represents real consequences of decisions made in moments of frustration. What began as irritation over a beeping alarm resulted in arrest, jail processing, legal fees, and potential conviction. While the law supports the arrest, the proportionality of this outcome raises questions about whether better resolutions existed. The female subject was arrested and charged with simple battery. The prosecution outcome is unknown. A conviction would require proving her push was unlawful battery rather than self-defense. The defense would argue she defended herself from assault. The prosecution would argue she had no right to defend herself as a trespasser, being lawfully removed from private property. This case demonstrates how minor disputes escalate into criminal charges when parties fail to respect legal boundaries or exercise discretion. The subject's entry into private property violated trespass laws. The driver's dismissive response contributed to escalation, but removal of a trespasser was justified. The officer's investigation was proper, but could have emphasized education more. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our second channel, Audit the Court, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.